What is happening, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Let's Talk About a Yo-Yo. That's right, a returning series. It's been a while. Today, we're going to talk about 12 yo-yos. That's right, because we're going to cover the history of the Pac Stormeth colorway. That's right, the Pac Storm, the Pac Stormeth, the Pacific Storm colorway. We're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about its history because we are celebrating its 13th member of the family being up for pre-order right now. That's right. You are watching this video before, I don't know, Friday or Saturday of this week. The pre-order is up right now. You can have number 13, and I'm about to show you these Pac Storms in ways that maybe you haven't seen before. A lot of times if you're not holding these yo-yos up close, if you're not looking at them, it's hard. It's hard to tell if you want them, if you love them. It's hard. Today, you're going to get to see all 12 of the Pac Storms that have been released since June of 2022. We're going to talk about how many passed QC from Jake. And we're just going to have some fun with this. I want y'all to see some of the beauty. Maybe it's hard for you to tell what this new pre-order is going to look like. Well, there are great bimetal options that you're going to get to see today in beautiful, hopefully around 4K-ish, okay? So I'm excited about that. And I hope y'all get excited about this Pac Storm number 13. That's right. So, and shout out to G2 Info Releases. We are definitely going to use them a little bit today. If you don't, so we're just going to start. The first Pac Storm that was ever released, June of 22, probably going to be the only one that I can give you specific dates on. We did get new internet in the house today, so that has been a hiccup. I do not have the internet hooked up on my laptop, so we'll not be using G2 Info Releases today. But everything I'm showing you is in chronological order of release. I will let you know if mine's an A grade or if mine's a glitch. And we're going to have a really good conversation today about the greatness that is Pac Storm. And I think you guys are going to see that I'm not completely crazy here. So, and I'm excited about that too. So the first release, June of 22, the Pac Storm Luna. He did have a different name for this one. It was like Perfect Storm, but the next month, the name does switch. So the Luna is gorgeous. There's not a bad I've never seen a bad one of these. They are, I will say they are harder to find. I'm currently looking for one right now for my friend Brady Finley. So if you have a Pac Storm Luna, please hit us up. We would love to talk about a trade ski or something like that. But I think it's a Perfect Storm or some bullcrap name, but it is a Pac Stormeth. The blue, clear, purple wash. Look at how gorgeous she is. I'm hoping you're being able to see, just how perfect this colorway really started out with, how gorgeous the wash is. The body is, the contrast of the colors is just chef's kiss. All right. So June of 22. But then yes, the next month, the Reaper comes out, and that's when the name Pacific Storm takes over. So next month, so that would be July of 24, the Pac Storm Reaper comes out. I don't remember how many passed QC. It's a pretty low number. I think less than 15. This is an A grade. I got this one for Christmas from Brother Dabs last year. So it is a really sweet yo-yo, and I'm pretty sure, I don't remember who sold it to him, but I lowballed them, and then Dabs ended up paying them more for it. So, that's Brother Dabs. So we love him. Shout out Brother Dabs. He actually started my love for Pac Storm, and we'll get into that as we go. The next release which people arguably say is the best Banshee SS ever released, is the Pac Storm Banshee SS. Now, this yo-yo just hits different. I have a lot of history with this yo-yo. I shot my announcement video with the Pac Storm Banshee SS, the one that starts with me in the Batman bed on my porch. I shot that with it. There's not that many out there, but what makes the yo-yo so hard to really find is that there's only 2 splashes in the SS lineup. So if you want a non-solid in the SS lineup, you're looking for a Pac Storm or something else. I'm not sure what else it is, but this is one of the harder ones to get. Yeah, it's a beautiful yo-yo. I'm thankful for it. I grabbed it just on happens chance that morning when I shot my announcement video. My plan was to shoot my video with 2 yo-yos away, but I don't know what got up. I guess I was probably thinking for nostalgia reasons to pick the Banshee since it is such a G2. You know, it's a flagship product for the brand. So it definitely made this yo-yo instant classic for me. Not an easy one to find. Low QC. I think less than 20, I would say, maybe less than 25. I don't remember. And it's also it might be the retirement. I don't really remember. So, you know, hey, I sleep. I'm an old man, so I don't remember all those things. I do apologize. Up next, this is the AL7 Carbine. Now, this is a beautiful Menace yo-yo. If you haven't played a Carbine, you should put it very high on your playlist. You need to find somebody that has one that'll let you play it. I love it. It's different. It feels good. It's comfortable in the hands. But look at that beautiful color. I mean, in my opinion, I think this is where now the Pac Storms have been great coming up to this, but I think this is really when the colorway starts to become what it is today. I mean, this beautiful wash here. I mean, and then how the wash took on the rims and the grooves on the yo-yo. It's just, well, I think historically we know the Carbine is a really good canvas for these colorways. And I just think the Carbine did it perfectly. It was my longest argument forever for the Mongoose. I love the Mongoose, obviously one of my favorite yo-yos, but you can't argue with me when I say the Mongoose has to be one of the best canvases in yo-yo period, I think. So I knew the Pac Storm was going to be a blowaway success. Anyway, AL7 Carbine. I don't know how many passed QC. Don't know the date released. I will link G2 info releases down below. But if you haven't played an AL7 Carbine, I highly recommend it. If you can make it a Pac Storm, you're really winning in life. Up next, my first Pac Storm, the yo-yo that made me fall in love with this colorway, the G2 Pac Storm Valhalla. This is a brass version. That is always, I think, going to be what I think made me fall in love with this colorway is the contrast of that blue and that yellow. But boys, let me tell y'all something. The Valhalla is a great yo-yo, but the way that this colorway sits on this yo-yo, it just is pure sex to me. I highly recommend, if you can get a Pac Storm Valhalla, first of all, you need to get it. Like, don't hold up. This is a harder one to get too. I don't know if they're just sitting in people's cases right now or if people are beating them or what, but Dabs gave me this one. I begged Dabs for I don't know how long, not that long. He didn't make me beg for very long, but I wanted to trade for it. He gave it to me. Started this addiction, which I'm very, very, very thankful for, by the way. Thank you, brother Dabs, because this colorway has brought so much to me. I mean, I'm just very thankful. So Pac Storm Valhalla, that's the way it was sold. It was sold for $89, if I remember correctly. So they don't sell for that anymore. Pretty sure they're high. Anyway, the next one is a AL6 B22. Very hard to find. This one took me, this might have been the last one I needed to complete the set. I got this one from, I want to say Hungary or somewhere overseas. I don't want to be disrespectful. I got it from Grandpa. Everyone knows Grandpa. Super, super nice guy. Took care of me, shipped it fast. Ooh, but more importantly, guys, look at that freaking beautiful yo-yo. This has got to be one of the best B22s ever made, especially the AL6. The wash is simply incredible. I mean, every part of this yo-yo. Oh, sex, baby. Anyway, Pac Storm AL6 B22. We're halfway there, guys. We have done 6 of these wonderful yo-yos. We have 6 left. But the reason I bring that up is because now this is when I start coming along. This is the first Pac Storm that was released, and I was around to get to see it. I remember it dropping. It was a wonderful experience for everybody in the household because I could not get it quick enough. I was super excited about it. Here it is, the G2 Pac Storm E23. Now, I don't remember how many passed QC, but I do know it was November of 23 that these were released. So, loved it. This was around the time George first came into the community. He got one of these that night as well. So, love this night. Love the E23. Such a good yo-yo. The wash on here is perfect as well. Absolutely perfect through the body and on the rims. I mean, I've always thought mine was one of the prettiest because there's this perfect wash in the hub that is just glorious. Hopefully I got a good shot of it in slow-mo. Up next, very special one to me. I actually got this yo-yo at Worlds of last year from G2 Jakealicious at dinner. This is the Guy Wright signature, the G2 Encore, the Pac Storm edition. This is number 8 out of the collection. One of the most beautiful Packet Stormists. My son says it's purple. I know it's blue, Jake. Don't worry about it. It's beautiful. Up next is the Evolution. This was a Patreon yo-yo. That's how I like it. Released the best first, G2 Jakealicious. Look at this beautiful example. Look, it even says there's a C on the hub. If you look close, that means that's for Carrie, my middle name. Me and Jake, we planned that on all these. Look at them. C, that's my middle initial. No big deal. I'm on the council box. Got the C in the middle of the Evo Pac Storm that we did that on purpose. Let's freaking ride. Look at that Evo. Super thankful for this one. Hey, the next one though. Christmas time release, G2 Jakealicious Secret Santa, the Packeth Stormeth Wraitheth. I have no idea how many passed QC, but I do know it was a Christmas release, and then somehow some more got out in the wild as well. What a beautiful version of the Pac Storm. I mean, this is where I would say this is where we're close to climaxing. You know what I mean? But we're saving the best for last. So, but hey, we're good here. This is a beautiful yo-yo. I love this yo-yo. But up next was my first project with this company. My first love, my first spirit with this company, which I'm going to cherish the rest of my life. The Pac Storm Goose. I begged for this yo-yo for a long time. Had so many people support and help. I do know how many pre-ordered. 75 people pre-ordered this yo-yo with me. That didn't include how many I got. And, you know, I think there was some extras. I think 10 or 11 or 12 people got one. So there's about 100 out there. But But yeah, Pac Storm Goose, my everyday carry. Love this yo-yo. Will die with this yo-yo. So, and I'm always looking for some. If you want to sell one cheap, hit me up, dog. Last, but certainly not least, Mr. Chris straight up just bought me a yo-yo like crazy. Big red strings. If you don't know, hit him up. First of all, you know, he's got a version 2 of his strings of the Pac Storm. They're thinner. They last longer. They whip better. They play better. I think you're really going to like it. The thinner part, I think, helps a lot because those early versions that came with the Pac Storm Goose, they just, like, they were really good, like, compared to what's out there on the market. But this ups it times 50, to be 1,000% honest with you. Takes it to zipline status, if not better. So he just bought me a yo-yo. Super nice guy. I love this guy. I've been friends with him now for a long time. Thankful for his friendship. He helped us with the Goose Baby video, along with a ton of other great people. Literally, like, it's crazy how people come into Discord. You don't know them. You don't know, like, you just don't know them, but you get to know them and they end up being like your family. So it's crazy that I love some of these newer people just as much as I love the older people, but of course I do. So anyway, Chris, the Packeth Stormeth Council. Whoa. I mean, blue rims, the wash is beautiful, perfect. And the blue rims, guys, I mean, this is, gotta love it. Guys, I just showed you 12 Pac Storms. I want you to sit at home tonight and think, am I going to miss number 13? And lucky number Pac Storm 13. Are you going to miss it? I don't think you should, guys. Phil, it's been an honor. This ceasefire or whatever we're seizing this week, I'm thankful for you. I love you. And no matter what, dude, we have, you know, Goose versus herd, bro. We did it, and I'm thankful for you. And Pac Storm, we need some help. So I hope y'all have soaked in this history, loved it, and hopefully now you're going to go out there. Don't lie to your spouse about it. But if you want to open a credit card that she doesn't know about and order 10 or 12 of these Pac Storms, the nation would get it totally. And I'm willing to write you a letter saying, you know, that I didn't tell you to do that. So, or something like that. We'll have to figure it out. I could write you a letter saying that I did not tell you to do that, that you did that under your own free will, but you might have heard me bring it up. That's what I would sign the note saying. So if you wanted to do that, or identity theft or anything along those lines, secure the bag, get you a Pac Storm, baby daddy. You deserve it. Treat yourself. Guys, we talked about yo-yos today, not super in depth because we ain't got no time for that. But we talked about every Pac Storm that's been released. Since June of 2022, Jake has treated us like gods, giving us the best colorway for his people. Guys, don't miss out on number 13. Do the right thing. Do with what your heart says. Go with your heart. Get you a Pac Storm. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace, love, and Pac Storm. Please get some Pac Storms. Let's ride. I'll see y'all fools tomorrow because I'm going to have more content for you so we can talk about this Pac Storm. All right. Bye.